that you're sending.
Now, if you buy refurbished tech, consumer experts say you should test it out as soon as you make it to make, or you get it is to make sure it works. They also say this will help you identify any problems and make it easier to get them fixed.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux III.
You know, we were talking a little bit earlier, and you were kind of zeroing in on an image that's not even close to here.
No, I was kind of nerding out when we were talking about the volcano. I know I'm a meteorologist, but that is the study of things in the air, and was it Mauna Loa, right, in Hawaii? It was spewing some stuff in the air earlier today. So I wanted to see if I could see it on satellite imagery. And you can, actually. Now, there's the whole state of Hawaii, and if you notice there on the Big Island, it's a little spout right here, that big, bright, white spout. Well, there it is. That's the mountain erupting. If you can't see it, well, the cool thing about being a meteorologist is that all of your toys, you can kind of change some things, like the color. So here, it's a little bit easier to see with this rainbow color. Now, what this is actually telling you is these bright red colors are the higher a lot of this stuff from the volcano is up in the air. It gets cooler, so it's easier for the satellite to see it. And you can see it kind of discoloring it there, that bright, nice little orange-red plume. So some pretty cool stuff you can see with all of our toys up in space. But what about local? Thankfully, we don't have anything like that across the Buckeye State. But we definitely do have some cloud cover. It's a little bit harder to see because at night, when you have low-level clouds, I mean, you can kind of see it given certain tools. They actually use infrared waves, or what the satellite can see. And you can see this real light gray across the state of Ohio. If you compare it to, say, parts of Virginia where it's a lot darker, that black color, they're actually seeing some clear skies. And it's funny because it stops right at the Appalachians. You can see where that gray is trying to get over the mountains. But it's pretty much all gray here across the state. And we're going to be mostly cloudy overnight. And you're not going to see temperatures change very much. In fact, today we only got up to the mid-40s. Got up to 44 degrees in Dayton, 43 in Troy. And if you compare that to the temperature now, notice, let's see if you can even notice the change there. It changed, but barely, just by a degree or so. Because that cloud cover is really helping moderate the temperatures across the region. And so we will drop into the upper 30s tonight, but that's about it. I mean, that's not much chillier than where we are now. And that's because we're staying cloudy. As we move into the overnight hours, mostly cloudy skies, same thing into Tuesday morning. As you look into the afternoon, you could see some sunshine poking through, but generally looking at some mostly cloudy skies. And then here's a look at about 7:30. Start to see a few sprinkles come in, especially off toward the west. And then late at night, you start to see a line of some showers and heavy rain. Not expecting any severe weather, but we are expecting some good rainfall to come in early Wednesday morning. And then notice this cold front moving through really early, about 4:30. You can see it's already past Dayton. Keep that in mind, because what I'm about to show you might be a little bit different. Now, typically you see the warmest temperature of the day up here, but I went ahead and flipped them because the coldest part of the day is likely going to be in the afternoon. You know, normally it's during the day with the sun, right? Well, because that cold front is coming through so early, the warmest part of the day is likely going to be soon after midnight, like 2 or 3 a.m. And then by the afternoon, temperatures are only going to be in the 30s. So Wednesday will be a cold day, not to mention a little bit of wind will likely make it feel like the 20s. So as we move into the rest of the week, though, into the weekend, temperatures do go back to more seasonable, and we have another chance of showers on Sunday.
Well, it is winter. Thank you, Robert. Well, big day in college football. The Ohio coach going from a Bearcat to a Badger, and what fans have to say about the announcement.